Hello. Wasn't really expecting a viewer. Huh. Guess we better get started then. My name is Scriptless Pony, and welcome to my very first video. In this video, we're going to discuss a topic that I find interesting and that hasn't really been brought up in the brony community. What is this topic, you ask? Why, it's the pony's hooves. That's right, hooves, as in the pony's feet. So, not Hearts and Hooves Day and not Dr. Hooves. We'll discuss those in different videos. Now, the reason I bring this up is because I particularly like the look of the hoof showing on ponies, but I've never seen a female pony in the show with this trait, whether it just be a background pony or have a bigger part. Obviously, I'm not including OCs in this because OCs can be like anything, whether it be a certain hippogriff I watch or a half-changeling German pony I follow and may or may not have a crush on. Anyways, I've asked some, big-name bronies 3 questions about this topic, and I'll read their responses out loud. Now let's begin. Hang on a second. I forgot to tell you the questions, didn't I? My bad. Sorry. Alright, so question 1 was, what is your theory on hooves in the MLP universe? Because, they're usually depicted covered with fur in some fan art, and in the show they're just basically an outline and some coloring. Question number 2 was, why do you think only buff male ponies are shown with this trait? Like shining armor, fancy pants, and Big Mac. Question number 3 is Hasbro being unintentionally sexist about this, or just at all? Okay, now let's begin. A&Y Pony was the first to respond. He sent in audio answers that we can listen to. Let's just get one thing straight, okay? This ain't a collab, guys. If you say it's a collab, any of you, I will burn your house down. Okay? He just sent me an audio response, and that's what we're listening to. Alright, now why don't we take a listen?
For question 1 and 2, I don't really have an answer, so I don't really have anything meaningful to contribute there. I mean, how do they work? Magic? I don't know. Apparently they are not made of the same material as reality ponies or horses' hooves. And why does it only show with buff ponies? I don't know. I believe in reality it once again is a thing of breed, how much of the hoof is actually showing, and, well, no explanation why it shows in the show and if there is some kind of method to the madness. Third question, is it unintentional sexist? Yes and no. On the one hand, it does favor towards a more female demographic, so is it sexist by just showing the audience what they can relate to more? At least when it comes to the ratio, I don't think so, even though I claim otherwise in some of my videos, or I make some kind of wild theories in regard to that. What is actually a little bit sexist is that the show definitely lacks good male characters, and the male characters we got are either stupid, like Snips and Snails, this male pony in the opening of, what's his name, the Rarity in Canterlot episode, Sweet and Elite. And or they are completely bland, like Shining Armor and Flash Sentry. So yes, on that level, yeah, they have great female characters, so kahunis for that, but male characters, they really lack strong male characters, and while you could say this is a fair trade-off for all the shows which lack strong female characters, it still is giving it a little bit of a sexist undertone by giving us some of the best female characters on kids show television in a long time and making all the male characters either stupid or bland. Well, that's it. Maybe you can work with it. I don't know. Take care.
Thank you for taking your time to record and answer, A&Y. Okay, so remember how I said I asked big-name bronies? Well, I meant people like Silverquill, Voice of Reason, Golden Fox, Ink Rose, Dr. Wolf, and, a lot more. Well, out of all of them, sadly, only A&Y responded. But that's understandable, saying as they probably get tons of messages, and each one of them has a social life. There's also the fact that I'm a newbie, and they could have just ignored me for that. Heck, I bet even A&Y barely squished his answer in for me, which I'm overjoyed he did. Back on topic, A&Y brought up some good and logical points in questions 2 and 3. In question number 2, A&Y mentioned the possibility of distinct breeds. I completely forgot about that. However, in the real world, there is a female and male gender of the same breed, so I would expect to see at least one female pony with the trait of uncovered hooves. In question number 3, A&Y mentioned his opinion on how male ponies are usually bland and stupid in the show. Well, I kind of vary on this because, in my opinion, I see a bit more on some characters than others, such as Big Mac is creating some nice character development recently, and right now I see him as a gentle giant until, like the Cutie Marks wrote that newspaper. Anyways, Shining Armor is, I guess you could say, bland. And, well, Snips and Snails is just stupid, as we, kind of heard from every pony out there. As for Fancy Pants, I'd have to rewatch the episode. Wait a minute. A&Y, you completely contradicted your entire best pony video with that one statement. You literally claimed Snips and Snails were best pony, and you provided logical proof for that. Anyways, well, I guess I'll forget about that, even though they made a pretty nice song about you. Yeah, okay, fine, I'll get it out here. Now shoo! Away with you! Anyways, my name was Scriptless Pony, and thank you for tuning in. Remember, this was my very first video, so I may have stumbled on some parts, but thank you for watching.